It's not an experience an air traffic controller gets every day, flying formation in an RV. But that's what Matthew Henry is doing at this year's Fly the Controller event in Goldsboro, North Carolina.
These controllers control a bunch of traffic in and around the mid-Atlantic, and what we're trying to do is build a relationship with them and educate them and ourselves about the airspace that we're operating in.
The flight around Seymour Johnson Air Force Base and a few surrounding airports helps the controllers to better understand the airspace from a pilot's perspective.
For them to understand that it's rather difficult to pick up a tower or a plane or even sometimes a small uncontrolled field like this with poor viz, you may not get it. So it's really important for them to see the relationship of rather than the radar scope and why can't you see that? Now they go, oh, I get it.
And here I want you to look for the tower. Do you see the tower yet?
I see a tower, but I don't know if that's the big one.
It ain't the big one.
From this, you see how hard it is to actually see other aircraft. They're basically just tiny dots in the sky. And then if you tell them, hey, like the airfield's like at 12 o'clock, if they're like 10 miles away, we understand how hard it is for them to actually see that. So we're more patient with the pilots.
In this part of the country, there's significant military traffic, so it's especially important for civilian pilots, military pilots, and controllers to work together.
We have those F-15Es scooting around here at 3,000 feet, sometimes down at 500 feet doing their low levels, cruising around at 300 to 500 knots, and we want to make sure that the civilians know where they're at, how to look for them, and to make sure that the military guys understand that the civilians are out here as well.
And while the event is about making aviation safer, it's also about sharing the love of flight with these controllers.
My third year doing this. I actually got my private pilot license last year, and it was pretty much because of this. The first year I flew, they let you fly the plane, and I thought it was so much fun. I actually started taking lessons, and then last May I ended up getting my private pilot license.
And Matthew's story is just one success story of many to come out of this event, an example of different parts of the aviation community working together. Josh Cochran, AOPA Live.